How's it going, YouTube? Dan the Plastic Man here. I hope you guys are doing well. Good Sunday morning to everybody in the States and Canada and the Western Hemisphere who's watching me. I just got done with 2 watch-throughs of the latest Iron Blooded Orphans episode 27, In the Midst of Jealousy. Looks like the pattern from last season is being held up, where we get an episode that has some story and a decent amount of combat, and then we get an episode that is very exposition and story heavy. And that's what this episode is, definitely is, through and through. Sorry, I've got my cat again, trying to be a guest commentator, so she distracted me for a moment. Excuse me. We open up, again, spoiler warning, but at the same time, I'm going to do my very best not to spoil anything big. I may give a small spoiler here or two, but these are just going to be general reflections on the episode, not a play-by-play. Because really, I want you guys to go watch the episode yourself. So, the episode opens with Mikazuki and the Lupus taking on the Spinner Roadies from the Dawn Horizon. And let's just say, wham bam, thank you ma'am, it is all over. That's pretty much it for the fight. Though, for a slight comedy moment, it turns out Mika is rougher on the Barbatos than I am on my gunplug, because he already broke it. So, they're giving him crap about that. And then we get a whole bunch of exposition story. We find out things such as, you know, it was Dawn Horizon who was hired by Gyojan, who was the guy who tried to recruit Cadelia in the last episode. We also find out who McGillis's trusted confidant on Mars is, and it's not who you guys would think. It was a bit of a shocker to me. So, we really just have a lot of exposition. Orga realizes that Cadelia's got to be kept safe because now this very strong pirate organization has their sights set on Tekadon and Cadelia, so she's going to be moved to the farm just to keep herself safe. So that means she's going to be back with everybody from most everybody from Season 1. And we get her walking into the hangar. The mechanic sends Mika off with her because, you know, relationship reasons, they need to talk. I do enjoy watching the relationship between Cadelia and Mika develop, though we've also got Atra, who showed up, and here's one tiny spoiler. Cadelia now has a friendship bracelet, like the one that Atra wears, the red one on her arm, the black one she gave to Mika, and now Cadelia has a white one, so that the three of them can be together no matter what, and that seems to get to Cadelia just a little bit, but then again, friendship and family with Tekadon is nothing new to her. Alright, what else can I talk about? We get to see the Tekadon branch on Earth, and from Season 1, looks like they took over the Edmonton, Alberta, Canada rail station and turned that into their main base. And, let's see, Takaki, the one who's got a ton of blonde hair and a little bit of brown hair on the back of his head, he's living on Earth. He's keeping an eye on a lot of the Tekadon Earth recruits, having to play peacemaker with them and the Arbrow soldiers. He's living with his sister, who is being sent to school there, so that's good for him. I know that was a worry of his from Season 1. And we've got a new character that we're introduced called Aston, and apparently Takaki considers him a friend, so let's see how that goes. Oh, jumping back just a little bit, Dante, the pilot of one of the Shidens, starting to get just a tiny little bit of an ego because he wanted to have a kill mark painted on his Shiden. But Ride, Laughter, and Ozzy all set him straight, saying, you didn't take out the enemy by yourself, you were helped, and until we get the extra Shidens that we ordered, this isn't your personal suit, so no kill mark for you. And he's just... I thought it was fitting, so... Trying to think of what else. I'm trying to go linearly, but it is a little difficult. Especially since I watched the episode and I just come in here and I record my freshest thoughts for you guys. Let's see. I talked about McGillis, talked about Tekkadan on Earth. We get a little more of Julieta and Eok, the guy who looks a lot like Niels from, oh, doggone it, Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try, as that Arendhorn, I think is what the name of that fleet is making its way towards Mars. But we do finally see the frame of the Vidar and the chest armor, so it's mostly blue, but it's not complete yet. It's like they're having to scrounge up pieces and put it back together, and we get to see the guy in the mask from the closing of the last episode. Now, here's an interesting little piece of information. There is a bet going on right now between me and Shoki01. I've got his channel featured in my featured channels list. It is plain as day to me that this person, this Galahorn soldier who's got this metal mask, which actually has green light-up eyes, it's Gaelio. He survived the destruction of the, oh my gosh, the Chimeras, and now he's working against McGillis with this rival Galahorn fleet. Shoki doesn't think so. He thinks it's somebody else, but to me, it's plainly obvious. And there is a Gunpla is on the line here. Any Gunpla up to 3,000 yen in price. So, if you guys want to comment, and after you watch the episode, tell me whose side you guys are on. Do you think I'm right with the fact that it is Gaelio? Because, I mean, come on. Anime, Gundam anime, dude in a mask, previous season, the clues are all there. He's giving this guy all the insights about McGillis like he knows him intimately, so yeah. I'm not gonna claim victory though until the mask comes off, and that's probably not gonna be till much later in the season. But I mean, smack talk has to be smack talk, so I'm really trying to think if there's anything else I need to go over as far as my reflections on the episode. I mean, it was, again, just a very heavy exposition episode. Oh, we do get to see the new opening and closing. I'm not really knocked out with the opening and closings of the show, but, well, what can you do? The closing does show the four main characters, Mika, Orga, Atra, and Kudelia, as kids. I'm still trying to figure that out. And then we get the opening, which the closing of the episode last week was half of the opening that they have come up with now. I'm not knocked out with either the opening or closing song as I was last season. Sorry, allergies are starting to act up on me. But all in all, it is a very good episode. You've got to have story. You can't just have the action push the story along. There needs to be exposition, character development. Oh, character development, yes. Hush. We get more of his backstory and find out why he is the way he is. I really believe that the episode is named in the midst of jealousy because of him, because he is really, really jealous of Mika, and they'll give you if you watch the episode, you'll see why, but he wants to be a mobile suit pilot. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil that, guys. Just go watch that little interaction and see what happens at that. But there is definitely jealousy between Hush and Mika, but also the Earth branch of Tekkadan, as well as the Home Office. There is jealousy all around, because there are those who know and trust Orga, and then you've got all the new guys coming in. So they're not fully integrated into the family, so these are my reflections. I want to do something a little different than the channels that just review the episodes. I'm going to put a link to Daisuke in the description. You guys go watch the episode, post in the comments, post your thoughts, and I want to respond to them and carry on a dialogue with you guys. We'll do this every Sunday, of course. So that's it for my reflections on the episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to me, leave me some comments. I love reading them, and I love getting to know you guys. We are doing so well in growing the community, guys. I cannot thank you enough. The Halloween goal looks like it might happen. We're again over 430. The goal's 500. Keep it coming, guys. I cannot express my joy at what's happening. So, take care of yourselves, guys. I'll catch you at the next video. Bye-bye.